Hi, my name is Becky Duran, and you are here with me for a tech talk. We have about 5 minutes, so I'm going to get going right away. We're looking at NearPod today. So I learned about NearPod in a professional development where we used it, and it was really neat. So as a student, as a teacher, so if you go to nearpod.com, your students, you can give them a code and they can enter that code right there, and they do not need an account, which I find very helpful, especially for younger students. As a teacher, I'm going to show you. So if you go to my NearPod, it'll log right in as me, and it's going to bring you to my library, which I obviously use in my classroom because there are quite a few here. So here are some things that we've used recently, and it tells you what day you used it. So some of these were in January, some were December, and it goes back for me all the way back to the beginning of the year. You can also go to the NearPod library. So in the NearPod library, there is so much in here. They do a really good job at sharing current information. So Black History Month, back to school, Valentine's Day, Groundhog's Day, all sorts of stuff. There's also some really neat stuff for racial injustice, distance learning, some social emotional learning, which I've used in my class as well. Your social emotional stuff is pretty fun. My kids don't hate it, so I guess for middle school, that's pretty good. I'm going to show you what it looks like from a student point of view real quick. So one of the really cool things that I love about this program is that you can do it asynchronous, or you can do it synchronous. So I can select live participation with Zoom. So if you're a Zoom school, you can click that, and it's really helpful. We are not a Zoom school, so I can use live participation or student-paced. So I'm going to go ahead and set this one up for a student-paced real quick, because they're going to get to do it all on their own. So here's their join code. Students are required to answer, and they can't skip. So I'm going to give that, because this class has a skip problem. And they have until from the 2nd of February to March 4th. I'm just going to go ahead and hit view, because they've already been assigned to this project. So I can go in and look at it. Here is what the students will see, comparing fiction and nonfiction. This is a NearPod lesson, so it'll give them some directions. So if they were doing it on their own, it's gonna go through some vocabulary. If you go through that whole section, it shows them. This will show you the pairs. They can take a look at it. From here, if you want to see how many slides there are only 10. You can move through them that way. And then it's going to take through another activity here. And some moving and matching. Here's an open question. It's going to give you a question, and the students type their answers. It will show you all the students' name, answer, and when you have 100% participation. And then here's the SEL part. How confident do you feel? Students can answer, I don't understand, I feel comfortable, I need more practice, or didn't answer. And this little circle will show up as a circle graph. So you can look at that and see how your students are feeling. And at the end, it shows they are all done. So I can go back. Do you want to leave the session so I can resume it later? I'm going to hit no. No. And it's going to take me back to my NearPod homepage, which I'm going to click on reports, and it's going to show me all the things that I have assigned to my students. And I can see that in this one, we were looking at decision making. It had 34 slides. I had 18 students. I can look at this one with Michael Jordan. It's going to show me, like I said, they had a skipping problem. So they had 43 skipped and 57 answered. So I can go through and look at 100% on the poll, 67 on open-ended, the draw it everybody participates in. So I can take a look at that. I can also click download, and it's going to give me a PDF version, and I can look at Google Drive, and it's going to show me the information that I need for grading, and it's going to save it for me in my Google Drive, and then I can come back and look at it later, and I can use that to grade from. There's all sorts of really neat things in the library. I have some things that I've built myself for students. It's really helpful. The live participation is a lot of fun. There's also some teacher resources and some professional development inside that you can take. If you notice, there's a calendar you can sign up to fuel your classroom. You can sign up for your own PD, and their PD is pretty good. It's, of course, mostly NearPod based, but it's really fun and gives you lots of really cool tools. If you want more information about NearPod, please let me know. I will gladly put out another video, or you can just get in touch with me if you are struggling with a part of it, and I will gladly help you through it. Well, again, this is Becky Duran with our weekly Tech Talk, and thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.